Cheers and aloha, and welcome to Quiet Time. This is my newest YouTube channel. No subscribers yet. Maybe you'll be my first. We're going to make a video on how to upgrade the firmware on your Weebill S gimbal. I received mine on the 10th of June. Today's Monday, the 13th of June. And I've been trying to update the software over the weekend through the day. And finally hit my head against the wall so many times, I noticed there's an online help thing with Zhiyun. So you go to online help thing, and half the stuff's in Chinese. I don't read Chinese, you probably don't either. So, I've kind of figured it out, got some help from the guy, and it wasn't working. He shows me a video on their thing that you can watch. The resolution's so horrible, and the writing in the video's in Chinese, and they're clicking on stuff, and you can barely recognize what it is. And it's like, no help. So, but he gave me some written instructions, and unfortunately, they're gone off my computer, but I remember. So I'm going to walk you step by step on what to do, how to do it, what you do, start to finish. This video is going to be a bit long, but I guarantee you your software will install and you'll update your firmware. It's not one of these polished professional videos. This is going to tell you how you can go ahead and get your firmware updated and succeed without going through the roof like I did. So, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. I appreciate the subscriptions. Let's get to how to do this. I'm making a video here on how to update the firmware on the Weebill S gimbal. Today's the 13th of June, and you'll see a lot of videos where they're showing that the gimbal's on while they're doing the software update. If yours is on, take the time and turn your gimbal off. Go ahead and connect your cable in the side port here on the handle for your gimbal. Make sure the other end of your USB is unplugged from your computer. A lot of people don't tell you this, and you'll be banging your head against the wall. So, gimbal's off, cable's connected here, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to paste Zhiyun in here and click enter, and then we're going to come here to the main thing on Zhiyun, click on that, and then you'll see this page here open up where it says download. Click firmware on the drop down menu. You'll come to this page. Scroll down and you'll see the Weebill S. Click on the Weebill S. You'll see all these tabs here across the top. Ignore them. Scroll down. Here's the software you need to download. This one has the Mac and Windows one, and then you got your user's guides. If you want to be able to get a manual that's easier to read, download the manual here. The three downloads you need to do are the Zhiyun USB driver, the calibration upgrade tool, and the firmware. I'm using Windows, so I'm going to download the Windows one. Now, I've already downloaded mine, and when I went to go open it up, I almost never have to unzip a file, and I can't remember the last time I had to. Well, Windows gives you a WinZip tool, and it's good for about a year after you buy your computer. Mine had expired, and Microsoft was going to be happy to sell me a license to use their WinZip tool. That kind of got to me a bit. So I searched online how to unzip files, And I came to this one here after looking at a bunch of them. The best free WinZip alternative 2020 by TechRadar. It's www.techradar.com. When you click it, I already have it open in our tab, it gives you a list of ones to choose. And they talked a lot about this 7-Zip, their number one choice, the best free one. No frills and no strings attached. I downloaded it. I went to go use it. Thing is about ugly to use. This one here says great for touchscreens and is easier to use. It's called Zipware. Also downloaded that. So I'd use a Zipware if I was you. Here is the 3 downloads from Zhiyun, the Weebill S firmware, the setup for the Zhiyun USB driver, and the Zhiyun gimbal tools. So we got your software. You gotta remember your gimbal is off, your cord is connected, the other end of your USB cord is disconnected. Go ahead and open the Zhiyun setup, the ZYCDC setup Zhiyun USB driver. I'm just going to double click on that, and it opens up automatically in Zipware. You see it blue highlighted over here on the left hand side on the upper part of the screen. Ignore that. Come over here where it's not highlighted. Double click on that. This opens up. Click yes. We don't need this thing here anymore, so we're going to minimize it. It says it's ready to install. Click install. Install. It says click next. Click next. It says click finish. Click finish. We're going to click finish one more time. Now we're going to open up the Zhiyun gimbal tools, and you can right click on it like I am here and just click open, and it opens up. Just slide that off to the side. Now you see I have my firmware in here already. I made a copy of my firmware and pasted it on my desktop right here in this folder. So right here where the arrows are going around. The reason I did that is because I went to go look for it in the browser and did not show my download folder. So what you want to do is you want to click here where it says browse, where my arrow's at. And then because my firmware is in my desktop, we're going to go to desktop. And then we see Zhiyun firmware right here. I'm going to double click on that. You'll see Weebill S firmware version 1.97. We're going to open that. And then you'll see firmware.ptz. We'll just double click on that, or you could click open. This field populates. So now that field's populated, we're going to take our USB cord and we're going to plug it into the computer. This window opens up, but we really don't need anything on it, so we're just going to minimize it. Now we're going to come over here to the gimbal, and we're going to take and turn it on. Now the gimbal's on. I'm going to click the POV button and put it in standby. When we put it in standby, you may notice your camera tilts slightly down. Now we're back to the Zhiyun gimbal tools. We're going to go ahead and click open over here at the top. When we click open, blue upgrade thing will highlight. Click it, and your upgrade begins the process. It says it's completed, and now this thing here is upgraded into my gimbal. Now I did it already before. What happened before, there's a little progress going on the screen here, and then it says upgrade check mark, and then it goes blank. So that is the easy way to upgrade your firmware on your Zhiyun Weebill S gimbal if you've never done it before. Believe me, you watch these other videos and it's like click, 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 and you're like, what the? So here it is, nice, slow, step by step, how to do it, and yes, it's going to work. If this works for you, I'm happy. Give me a subscribe, give me a like. You know, I'm just your average Joe who's been struggling with this thing, and I really hope I've helped a lot of people with this video. So cheers and aloha from Hawaii.